Also, railroad journeys. I wouldn't even want a quarterback change. I want the offense to actually play complementary football. I think that's a great point because I think what people are going to see today, and I think what most fans are going to do is lock in on the 3 throws that Cade McNamara had that were incompletions. I believe the first one was to Sanders Still. Sanders Still should have caught that ball. I played receiver long time ago. You've got to catch that ball. He has to catch the ball. The pass to All, that one, I'm gonna give a little 50-50. I'm watching the replay. I think All kind of heard some footsteps. I think I could be wrong and way off, which I'm fine if that's the case. But I'm gonna give All a little. Let's call that one 50-50. Cade could have thrown a better ball, but All also should have caught that one. And then, the last one, I not great. So I don't think to me, it's hard to look at Cade and just say, we need to go the JJ McCarthy route because your offensive coordinator, whoever's calling plays, is not calling them in a way to put your quarterback in a good spot. Like, he's just not. So whatever. Maybe JJ is will be 2 and 3 times the quarterback that Cade is, and that's very possible. And I do think his trajectory is that. But I think if Gaddis is calling plays like this, I think JJ would struggle too. I don't think he would look great. And that's part of my want and ask of the offense to throw the ball in those games where you were blowing teams out with NIU and Western. Like, that's why I wanted a lot of pass plays in those games, because you need the reps, right? A lot of that stuff was timing, right? For Sanders Still, that was a timing play. For All, that was a timing play, and the timing was a tiny bit off. It still should have been completions, but nonetheless, the more you run those things in the game, the better off you're going to be. And they just hadn't, I think they showed a statistic that 15 pass attempts was the most that Cade had in any game this season, which is what it is. We're right. Michigan's 4-0 is what it is. You're not going to change that now, right? You can't go back and revisionist history, but that's kind of why I wanted those things to happen, because now you're rolling into Wisconsin next week. And I mean, if you guys are confident in Michigan rolling into Camp Randall and beating Wisconsin, definitely let me know in the chat. But based on the comments that I've been seeing, I don't think people feel that way. And the pass game, I would say, is probably 99% of it, because like I said, the defense was outstanding today. They gave up some drives, but the state of college football in 2021 is offensive football. You're going to give up yards. Like, that's just going to happen. So points is the name of the game. You only gave up 13. That's a heck of an outing. Like, I really don't care what it looked like. I get it. They missed a field goal, but you also got a strip late in the game to kind of seal it. So it's that's going to happen, but it's one of those things where I just don't think that Gaddis and Harbaugh are doing a good job of implementing the RPOs and just the pass game in general. They're putting it on the shoulders of Cade, of just saying, hey, we're not going to throw the ball at all, this half. We're just going to run. And then when the game's on the line, we're going to throw the ball 3 straight times, and we expect you to bail us out. That's a really difficult thing to do, especially with a quarterback who hasn't had those types of reps in the season, in the game, right? So practice, yes, I get it. You practice to be better. But at the end of the day, practice reps aren't helping you. Game reps are going to help you. That's how you get better on a week-to-week basis.